Today we are doing a video on Dockage. This is a Docker stack-oriented manager, and man, I wish I knew about this sooner. This is made by the same developer as Uptime Kuma. We did a video about Uptime Kuma as well, so if you are curious about that, you can go check that one out. The link to that will be in the description below. If you are ready to deploy Dockage, stay with us and let's get started. The first thing that you're going to need is a Linux server, such as a VPS. I'm going to go ahead and get one built, and I will see you guys in just a moment. Okay, now that we have our Linux server built, all we really have to do is SSH into it and then go to the Dockage website, scroll down just a little bit. The link to this will be in the description below. Go ahead and just copy these three commands. So we're going to copy this and just pull it up to about right here. We won't pull up the container yet because we actually want to look at what it's downloading first. So let's go ahead and copy that, go into our terminal, paste that in and press enter. So if we ls, as you can see, we are in the Dockage, the /opt/dockage directory. And if we want, we can do vim compose.yaml. And then here we have the services Dockage. It's being hosted on port 5001. And then here we have a read it carefully. If you did it wrong, your data could end up writing into the wrong path. Now, if you do just run the commands from the site, all of this will work. If this is more, if you're reading it carefully, if you're building this yourself, and just to make sure if you want to change the paths, that you make sure you do it the correct way. We're going to leave everything default. So we're going to do :wq and press enter. Before we can bring this up, we are going to need to install Docker. So let's go to our browser and type in Docker engine install Ubuntu and press enter, and it'll be this top one right here. Once you're on the Docker web page, you're just going to scroll down just a little bit until you see setting up Docker's repository. Go ahead and copy that command, go to your terminal, paste that in and press enter. This will take some time, so I'll see you guys once this is done. Once that is done, go back to your browser, scroll down just a little bit more, and you're going to see the actual install command. Go ahead and copy that string, paste that in, and press enter. It will ask you if you want to continue. Go ahead and press Y on your keyboard and press enter, and let's wait for that to finish. Now that that's done, we can type in Docker space -v and then enter on our keyboard, and now we can see that we have Docker installed. So now all we have to do is Docker space compose space up space -d and press enter. This will pull the container and then start the container. So let's just wait for this to finish. Once that container is started, let's go ahead and confirm that with a Docker space ps. And as we can see, the container is healthy and it is being hosted on port 5001. We are going to need our IP. So let's do an IP space a. eth0 or eth0 is the NIC we are going to be using. Copy that IP, go to our web browser, new tab, paste in our IP, and then the port is going to be 5001 and press enter. There we go. We have the create your admin account or the setup page for Dockage. So let's go ahead and type in our username, which is going to be admin, type in a password, and let's press enter. Now we have Dockage fully up and running. We can go ahead and compose our first stack. So let's go ahead and click that button. They actually have a pre-filled Nginx web server made for you, so we can just go ahead and click deploy, and that should build very quickly. Once that is done, we can see that it's running on port 8080. We can actually just click the port and it'll bring us straight to that page. So here you go, welcome to Nginx, and it's running a web server. Dockage is made by the same people that made Uptime Kuma, as stated at the very beginning of this video. So if we go to their GitHub, go to the developer and then click on Uptime Kuma, scroll down just a little bit. We're going to see a Docker run command. Let's go ahead and copy that, go back to our Dockage, go to the home page, and then here we're going to see Docker run, and you can actually one click convert to a Docker compose. So we're going to go ahead and paste that in and convert to compose. Once that is done, there are a few things that we may need to fix. So let's go ahead and click edit and see what we're looking at here. Something that might actually work is if we just do a ./ here, this will make a local directory where the same place as the Docker compose file is. And let's see if that actually fixes it. So let's go ahead and click start. This looks good to us. Let's go ahead and click the 3001. And here's the setup page for Uptime Kuma. So let's go ahead and set it up with SQLite. Same thing, admin, quick password, and press enter. And now we're into Uptime Kuma. As you can see on the Docker, we have active, we have our containers, we can view the terminal of the container, we can edit it, we can restart it, update it, stop it, and we can stop and mark it as inactive. We can also delete the container right from here. And as you can see, you have one pane of glass to manage all of your Docker compose which is why it is a stack oriented manager. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, I will try to answer them the best of my ability and possibly make a follow-up video on going more into depth if you guys ask for it. And I will catch you guys in the next one.